So recently I've been struggling on beach level 7 here to try and get a fast time, so I thought I might give you a breakdown of all the sections to do this. The first part starts off, check out your rear wheel. You want to get a jump so that it hits and goes level with that log and launches you off of that at the top. Now if you got a real good launch, you should be able to go all the way to that third Connex box over there. However, on my launch here, I can only make it to the second Connex box, and then I got to bounce over there. So try to shoot for that third one, because it is possible to do that if your rear wheel is tracking the log well and you got a good take off of that. Now here you need to do a wheelie, and right up there you can see you're going to hit your brakes at that point. That's the braking point. As soon as you hit there, you hit your brakes so that you can start getting the power down. And then you hit this section. This is what was giving me so much trouble. You go all the way down, you come up, and then right there, you're supposed to bounce off your front wheel and bounce your dude up into that air duct and then send him up. The key to this entire section is right there where you're supposed to bounce the front wheel. Oh my goodness, it was incredibly difficult to try and get that, and it took a lot of time and a lot of practice. So I'll break this down even more here in a second. But you bounce the front wheel, and now at this point I found it was great if I could hook my front wheel and stop it right on the corner of that air duct, because then it would send me up. If I missed hooking it on there and slowing down, I could end up going over the fan, pushing into that Connex box, and getting killed. So it was like one tough move right after another to get through that section clean. So let me go back, and I want to take another look here. And what I had to do on this, normally I'm looking ahead in the game, but at this point I actually had to watch the body positioning of my guy during that section. I hit the jump button there. Now watch this. I have to hit the brakes and I hit the jump button to try and get up there and get through that thing. That was a tough section. You're going to have to get so much practice in. You do it without even thinking about it if you want to get through that section clean. So then the next part of this isn't too bad. You just want to hammer down and shoot off of there with a ton of speed, because you're going to need to hit the last little teeter-totter thing here. So as you're coming down, what you want to do is you want to hit that thing just before the pivot point, because if you do that, it's going to raise up the end of it, which will then launch you to where you want to be, which is the downside of the hill, and it'll set you up for the faster run, because you're trying to maintain your momentum here. So I come off of this thing, and then I can get this to launch up, and I slow mode it here so you can watch this. A lot's happening, and now you're coming down. You want to get the downside, and then you hit your last section and you're in the home front. Look to the right side there. See how flat the tops of those logs are? What you want to try and do is come up off of the top of this and hammer down to get your rear wheel onto the tops of those logs really clean and really smooth, because watch what happens when you do that. You can just sort of ride right across them as if they're not even there. So boom, 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 go right through it, and then you can run a good time on this thing. At the time of this, when I recorded this, I got a number 5 in the world, 34.92. I'm sure if people use this, they'll be able to beat it. Now what I did is, following this, no more talking, the entire run in its entirety. Here you go, you can watch it if you want to see it.